Place affectionately known as the K. We're at Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the New York Yankees and the Kansas City Royals. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. J.C. Cloney, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last three starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
First offering on its way. Derek Jeter is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
In there, and it's even now, 2-2. Forecast high calls for 80 degrees, but we're at 76 here at opening pitch. Down the first baseline. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. D-Roll, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Matty, this team has high batting averages up and down the lineup. Just great approaches, consistent ABs from top to bottom, and that's the reason they've been so successful this year.
Benintendi will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center of the inning.
Paul O'Neill.
Stepping up is Paul O'Neill. First pitch coming. Here it is. Empty here with 2 men out. Comes back with a good changeup there. And it's
yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Count is 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. So here is Whit Merrifield. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Royals.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come into this one in decent form as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road. So this is a big one for this ball club.
A chance now from the K to have a look at the starting 9 for these Royals. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Salvador Perez is someone that's trying to work through some stuff right now. For whatever reason, he's been absolutely atrocious at home. He's hitting under 200 in front of his home crowd, and I don't know how to explain it. Maybe he's just putting too much pressure on himself. I know this. These fans are really ready for him to break out here at home.
A quick glove at third, and there were 2 gone.
Batting third, the right fielder, Hank
That'll bring up Hank Aaron. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
one of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage, too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Gone!
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. But a run for the Royals here. Here comes Tino Martinez. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits.
Tino Martinez.
And that one yanked just foul. The windup and the 0-1. Off-speed pitch just missed inside. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Tapped up the first baseline. The average has been good. 306 to start the day. 21 homers and an even 50 RBIs. Now the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Cecil Fielder is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Aaron will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up David Ortiz. And it's 0-1 to the Kansas City first baseman.
That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Ortiz, a native of the Dominican Republic, has been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport, and it's great to see.
Yeah, there's just no other way to slice it but the fact that if you're going to hang in for over 2 decades, you're probably Hall of Fame worthy, or at least have accrued the numbers to get you there. I mean, for people to stay in the game that long, the amount of adjustments you have to make and the ability to find a way to stay on the field, to go to the post and stay healthy for over 2 decades is mind-blowing.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, and then he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Jorge Soler comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. He's set. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Again, another foul ball. So there, base runner at first with one out. Trammell brings it in. The throw pulls him off the bag. Dozier digging in now. He went deep in the contest last night. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet. But the bases are loaded with one away.
Sometimes you got to pull out the ambush tactic. You don't know what the best pitch is going to be. 0-0 right there. Get me a knock through the left side.
Given the situation, he's got an opportunity to break this game wide open. 2-0 now from the stretch. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one. Grounded back up the middle to second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. The next batter is Alfonso Soriano. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. One out here in the Yankees' third inning. And up next, the Hall of Fame shortstop, Trammell. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And there's out number 2. Next for New York, Jorge Posada. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And Posada will lay off there. It's back to 1-1. This one's flared off to the right side. Merrifield onto the grass. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're down 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Merrifield. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Down the left field line and deep. And it's a foul ball. Here's the 0-2.
Count 1-2.
Merrifield stands at second with no outs. Curveball, strike 3 called, and he didn't like it, but there's the first out.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
0-1 the count. Comes set, now the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Hank Aaron becomes out number 2 this inning. Next to bat is the home run hitting legend Duke Snyder. Posada has a play, and he makes the catch to retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and So stepping in is Derek Jeter back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings.
And no surprise based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay to see if they want to challenge the out call. And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will take a look at all the available angles and get us an answer.
All right, one last look at it here. The question is there enough evidence to change the call to safe? I think he did beat the throw. This challenge just might work for them.
The decision appears to have been made, and the runner is safe, so the call is overturned. Good challenge there, and they'll maintain the right to do so again later in the game if needed.
The call of out at first base has been overturned, and the batter moves safe.
At the plate now, Bernie Williams, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Ripped down the first base line, but this will get foul. 2-1.
Hey, last two pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's Merrifield on to first, and they turn the double play. So base is empty now after the double play. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Paul O'Neill. And it's fouled away. No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Bounce towards the second baseman. Merrifield brings it in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next to bat will be the first baseman, David Ortiz. Lifted down the line in left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. On a big swing, and he crushes this ball deep. My goodness, a long home run.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Salvador Perez is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. A ball and a strike.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
And he'll watch the fastball miss down low. It's 2-1. Hit on the ground out to short. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Up next for the Royals, the third baseman, Hunter Dozier.
1 away for the Royals here in the 4th. And that'll bring up Hunter Dozier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
In for strike 2. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, number 27.
2 down, no one on base. And striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. 1-2 the count to the Royals shortstop.
1-2.
Got him swinging, and that's the third out. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run home run. We're through. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The first baseman, Tino Martinez.
And now the first pitch. Tino Martinez will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
A bouncer up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Jose Canseco stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Striding forward now is the DH. Cecil Fielder flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Fielder absolutely feasts off of left-handed pitching. Many right-handed hitters do better against southpaws, of course, but he's about as good as it gets in the opposite-handed type of matchup.
Yeah, and I think the common denominator of why he absolutely hammers left-handed pitching is the fact that he knows he can't get beat inside. He has that split second more to be able to execute his game plan knowing he's not going to get jammed.
Martinez rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate as they now trail by only 2.
Well, when you leave a pitch that high in the zone like that, you have to expect bad things to happen. So instead of a double play ball, he gives up a shot to the outfield, and that brings the runner all the way around from first to score.
Stepping in now, Alfonso Soriano, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Has a look, now the pitch.
Nope.
Fielder leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
So that brings up the Hall of Famer Alan Trammell as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Snyder gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. The Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. Middle of the set now for the bottom of the fifth, and set to go is the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Merrifield.
Late that time for a strike.
Oh, I love facing pitchers like this. He's leaving nothing to the imagination. Coming to get him some.
Fastball called strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now
digging in now for Kansas City, Andrew Benintendi. No hits to this point. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning, so he won't be nibbling.
0-2 the count to Benintendi. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
Hank Aaron is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. Fouled away. The 0-2 delivery. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next to hit is the catcher, Jorge Posada.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Now at the plate is Derek Jeter. He bounced out last time up. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay, and it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
You talk about perfect execution right there. That took a great relay throw to get him. And any breakdown in that relay, and I think he's safe.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
3-2 to the Yankees center fielder.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Another full count pitch home. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And he'll settle for a single here as they whip it back in quickly.
Boy, Dero, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan, could keep the ball in front of the outfielders, but right there, boy, I was wrong. That worked.
And this is on the ground for Merrifield at second. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. 1 left for the Yankees. Score holds. It's 3-1. So now here is Duke Snyder. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Pitch on the way. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone. So next to bat will be David Ortiz. A hit in 2 tries so far. And it's 0-1 to the Kansas City first baseman. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Fouled off.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
And another foul ball. The next 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there. Keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Jorge Soler stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another 1-2 delivery, and he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
The catcher, number
and now
13.
Here is Salvador Perez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Hit hard down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And yet another strikeout here, his 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Royals leave 1 as the lead remains 3-1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Tino Martinez. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Next to dig in, Jose Canseco. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Now the first pitch. In there, 0-1.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Well, he got the leadoff guy hitting on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Next up, Cecil Fielder. He doubled his last time up.
Fielder.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both a southpaw and a right-hander get loose. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They still trail it here 3-1. Now into the box, Hunter Dozier. He flew out in his last debut.
The 3rd baseman, Hunter Dozier.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that'll miss up an in ball 2. Hit hard right back up the middle, and he's got a leadoff single.
Hey guys, that's the danger of falling behind in the show. You miss over the heart of the plate with count leverage, you're going to pay for it.
Into the box, Adalberto Mondesi. 1 ball, no strikes, the count. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And that'll bring up the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. And now this is foul tipped at the plate, and that appeared to catch a lot of the home plate umpire in the process. Hope he's all right down there. And this one's in the dirt. Dozier is off of first with 2 away. Popped him up. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 left for Kansas City, and it's still 3-1. Kirby Yates has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Digging in will be Alfonso Soriano, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Drilled to the right side. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Alan Trammell is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes.
He's going.
Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And it's 3 balls and a strike to Hall of Famer Alan Trammell.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-1. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Now at the plate, Jorge Posada. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
And it's fouled away.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
The 1-1 home. Splitter taken here, 2-1.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Relay to first in time to get Posada, and it's a double play.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper, two-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
To the plate now, Derek Jeter, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I know closers are known for having the nastiest stuff on the team. Exploding fastballs, devastating off-speed. But they'd be lying if they didn't say they wanted a 2-run, 3-run lead. That's exactly what this guy has a chance to do. Hand it to that monster in the ninth with a 2-run lead.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. Frozen for strike 3, and that retires the side. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and up steps Hank Aaron. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
Aaron.
Fouled away.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball. These guys got to stay on the attack if they're going to have a chance.
Here comes the 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Williams is right there, 1 down.
The center fielder,
Two very
4.
good pitching performances illustrated there as we give you a look at our starter comparison in this 3-1 contest. So here's the cleanup hitter, Duke Snyder. He went down on strikes last time up, and this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ballgame, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. Sent fouled again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. O'Neill is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The first baseman,
To the plate now is David Ortiz. So far 2 for 3 in this one. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strike.
And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. He lays out, but it's out of its reach, so that's a tough strike, too. Another one sent foul. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Hit in the air to center field. Williams gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. KC down in order as the lead remains 3-1. Scott Barlow comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
58, Scott Barlow.
And now in the box, Bernie Williams. Lifetime against this particular arm. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. He's set and the pitch.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
Fastball well outside.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Three and 1 to him now.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Number 21.
Next to stand in is Paul O'Neill. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch. Line down the left field line. This is foul for the first strike.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Snyder is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Now it'll be Tino Martinez, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Here it comes, 1-0. Chopped on the ground to first. There's one on to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Kansas City Royals jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. J.C. Cloney with his 4th win this season. Dwight Gooden struck out 13 in the losing effort. Scott Barlow hammers down the save, his 4th of the season. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals,